What's up, Mr. Wax Bug 94 back again with another video. And Corey, this is basically two entries on Monster Truck Diecast Iceberg. Corey, though, I do have a couple of these items that I do have, Corey, or two. So technically, this is four, but well, I'm going to start off with the most, and then going to start off with a little bit more well-known to less well-known. Corey, this is a Tac Pack truck. Corey, no, this is one made by Hot Wheels, but this is a McDonald's one. I don't have the actual one. Sorry, I had to say that, but yeah, it's a very cool truck, and it's quite cool that the mouth. Yeah, I know. I could just do a lot of hilarious stuff if I do the parody stuff. I am probably going to use this thing like. Wah, wah, wah. Okay, and that's not the point, but yeah. Corey, they got this like 2 weeks ago. I'm not sure. Corey, no, I got those trucks like a couple weeks ago, but yeah, Hot Wheels did made this back in the 90s, and not many people really discuss about them. I only seen one YouTuber did a video on him, I forgot his name, but it was a very cool video. And yeah, still really want Dark Claw because it's very intimidating looking. Cordo ain't that intimidating looking, but it'll be perfect for everyone though. Yeah, that's all I'd say. And let's go on to the basically one of the most obscure ones that not many people talk about. And Corey, if you just watched Iceberg review, you probably know it's very low down. And I only have me 3 of these trucks. And Corey did found them in my local nerd store. And Corey, going to start off with the. Yeah, this is the. Yeah, you know, the. Not the most best condition, but yeah, this is supposed to be a Jeep. And this is the Renegades trucks that made by these toys back in 1985. I think they stopped during the 1990s, I believe, but it's quite weird that these trucks are quite ahead of their time. I could just show you, just like, yeah. Yeah, that's why I'm saying what's the trucks being ahead of their time. They basically have their own suspension. Ain't the most bestest suspension, but it's quite good. And now I want to be showing the other truck. Basically, I have 3, and here is Thunder Beast. Of course, I know there's another version of this, but it does look cool though. Yeah, it does a little bit remind me of Rolling Thunder, a little bit, but not that much. Where no Rolling Thunder is red, I believe, or orange. It's been a long time since I've seen the older photo of that truck, but that's beside the point. But yeah, very cool. Really want more of these, but these are very hard to find. And Walmart Press, I found these where no one, when I came to the store, I'm like, not going to get them until I'm like, these trucks are very interesting when you come and think about it, because these trucks are quite ahead of their time. Sorry, these trucks are not in the most best condition. I found them this way, so, and bought them as well, so overall very good. Totally wish I could find more of these, but this is going to be overall these trucks do look very good. If you're talking about like a diecast collector like me, yep, suspensions are very good. They roll goodly, somewhat heavy, but ain't that heavy. Totally do wish more people could talk about these, but I'm probably going to be the only person that's going to be ever talking about these trucks in a video form ever. Okay, unless someone does it, but I really don't mind because, you know, I don't own the video idea. Here is Road Hog, not being confused with Bog Hog by any means. And Corey, there is a blue one of this as well that I've seen online. Of course, I do like this one as well. Gives me a little bit of Excalibur vibes a little bit, but not that much. Where no Excalibur has red rims and it has that. Yeah, my monster truck nerd mind is coming in, and yeah. Also, one thing, Corey, the hood goes up. Corey don't want to accidentally break it because yeah, don't want that to happen. And here is the front corner. It's a little bit loose. It got bought that way. So here's the back where here's supposed to be the lights. And it's probably up there's a tow hitch where I don't think these trucks actually came along with tows with them. It will be cool though, where I think Matchbox did have some tow hitches. I'm not sure. Let me know in the comments. And well, yeah, overall looks very cool. And also, this was the first one I got. So, and I, of course, I know not many people really discuss about these trucks one bit. So, it's quite sad. I'm afraid to man about because it's probably enough, of course, the supercharged trucks that these toys made with the monster trucks. Their tires are almost kind of look like the Hot Wheels tires almost, like way before the Hot Wheels tires became a thing on monster trucks, like the big hub tire. Is that why? Okay, inquiry. If you know what I'm talking about, and yeah, it's overall very interesting to know about because I think without these, we probably not have like any trucks with suspensions on them in general. So, according to know, Hot Wheels back in 2000 did have their own shock based trucks. Definitely would love to have one of them in my collection because, you know, and yeah, okay, need them. Probably need them. And I just had to make this video because of the iceberg video, and I really want to review all four of these because why not? Because not really heard that many people talk about them, especially a monster truck diecast collector. I never really heard of a monster truck diecast collector talk about these two in general. Corno, I mean, one of the attack pack trucks, but Corno is the Happy Meals one, but still, it still is very interesting and totally do wish more people could talk about these because it's very obscure and stuff. And yeah, they do all these do look very good, and I would recommend. Of course, I know they're quite hard to find. Believe me, they're quite hard to find. Believe me, if a series has been discontinued or a company that used to make stuff discontinued, they're very hard to find. These are technically kind of like almost the most rarest monster trucks I have in my collection so far. And yeah, they're very cool though. And that's all I'd say. Make sure you like and subscribe. It'll help out this channel. And yeah, that's all I'd say. And hope you all have a great day. I'll probably do some more videos in the future as well. So probably do more reviews or stuff. I'm just going to be doing a lot of our things as well. And also going to be doing my edited content as usual. Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. I don't want to make this outro too long. Goodbye.